Do you need a market feed? CQG, Rhythmic, IQ feed, DX feed. What's the difference? What's up, traders? In this video, we're going to take a look at the different types of market data feeds so you can make an educated decision on what you're going to need. Let's get into it. There's two primary types of data feeds, execution feeds and quote feeds. Execution feeds allow you to route orders to the exchange and receive exchange confirmations. Execution feeds can also provide quotes. Whereas a quote feed, also called a data only feed, only provides real time or historical data, no order routing. So you might wonder, what's the point of a quote feed? Your broker may not provide the data type or quality of data that you need for your trading style. This will make more sense shortly. Execution feeds and quote feeds can be either non aggregated, which provide data in real time as it occurs, or aggregated, where the data is sent at a predetermined rate set by the data feed provider. For example, Interactive Brokers feed is aggregated, and they pulse their futures data every 250 milliseconds. Therefore, you're receiving a snapshot of the market 4 times per second. If you're using data intensive charts, odds are you may experience some lag, or your charts may be freezing up if you use iBeats data feed for your charting software. The charting software and type of indicators you use directly impact the type of data feed you're going to need. Certain chart types and indicators are more data intensive than others. For example, to formulate and display a traditional candlestick, your charting software needs the open, high, low, and close price for a total of 4 data points. Compare that to a volume profile, which requires hundreds, if not thousands, of data points depending on the interval size that you're trading. If you're using data intensive charts or plan to, you're going to want a non aggregated data feed where the data is not pulse. We will look at some available options shortly. The futures market has some additional options when it comes to data. As a result, the data options are more a la carte. Most traders new to futures have a lot of confusion when it comes to data feeds, so let's break down some of the key differences. Traditionally, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange provided market by price data only. Market by price data, MBP, is a price based data feed. MBP restricts updates to a maximum of 10 price levels for the bid and ask, and consolidates all the quantity into a single update for each price level, which includes total quantity and the number of orders. Individual order sizes and queue position cannot be determined with much accuracy if you're using MBP data. In an effort to increase transparency, the CME introduced a second data type, market by order. Market by order data, MBO, is an order based data feed that provides the individual queue position of orders, the size of each order at each price level, as well as a full depth of book. This example illustrates the differences between MBO and MBP data. If we compare the ask at the 40-25-75 handle on both the MBP and MBO data, you will see that the MBP provides us with the total order count, in this case 2, and total quantity of 100. Whereas market by order data goes a level deeper. Now we're provided with every order and its size, in this case 49 and 51, as well as a queue in which the orders will be filled. To help illustrate this even further, let's take a look at a depth of market, or a DOM, with MBP data versus MBO data. The DOM on the left is an example of market by price data. Notice how it only shows the total orders on the bid and ask, not the individual order sizes or the queue. Whereas the DOM on the right shows market by order data. Here we can now see the individual order sizes and queue in which they will be filled. On the bid, the order that is displayed furthest to the right is the first in the queue. On the offer, the order that is displayed furthest to the left is the first in the queue. As an order flow trader, I recognize the value of analyzing advertised orders and the edge it can provide. However, due to my trading style, I've primarily focused on executed orders for the last 10 years of my career. I personally don't have a ton of use for MBO data, yet I still have it. There are some charting software options like Bookmap that use order size and queue to detect things like synthetic iceberg orders, which is pretty cool. Yet I think a lot of new traders get caught up in all the bells and whistles prior to understanding what they're actually analyzing. For example, there's algorithms written specifically to look like iceberg orders, something you need to take into consideration if icebergs are going to be part of your strategy. Ultimately, it boils down to your trading style. If you're a swing trader, the additional data MBO offers most likely won't be of use to you. If you trade on shorter intervals and analyze advertised orders, you're going to want MBO data. It's important to note that the more data you're processing, the more memory your computer will need, as well as a fast internet connection, or you could experience some lag. Next, make sure that your charting software supports MBO data if it's something you're considering, as well as what feeds it supports. Let's look at the primary execution feeds you have to choose from and their features. There's links in the description of the video to all of the data providers that we will be reviewing. When trading futures, there's three primary options for execution feeds. First, we have Rhythmic. Some of the highlights of Rhythmic are the data is non-aggregated, you have the option of MBO or MBP data. They provide full market depth, meaning you see every order at every price level. They provide tick-by-tick historical data up until the contract start date. They also have a pretty cool auto liquidate feature that allows you to set a max daily loss. If it's hit, your positions are liquidated and your account is locked from trading for the remainder of the day. Rhythmic also has a plugin mode that allows you to connect multiple platforms to just one single feed. The one downfall of Rhythmic is they don't have any breadth indicators, which are important to me as I use a nicey tick in my trading. Next, we have CQG. Like Rhythmic, CQG is non-aggregated. While they do provide breadth indicators, they don't provide MBO data. It's only market by price. They provide tick by tick historical data for up to 30 days and have limited market depth, typically 10 bids deep and 10 asks deep. Being that they're execution feeds, both Rhythmic and CQG data are purchased directly through your broker. Third, we have broker dealers such as Interactive Brokers or TD Ameritrade who provide their own execution feed. The problem you're going to run into with them is they aggregate their data. So if you are using data intensive charts that include things like volume or market profiles, you could experience some lag. I've traded with Interactive Brokers for nearly 20 years, and I get around this problem by simply using an additional quote feed for my charts. There are a lot of quote feed providers in the marketplace. Over the years, I've personally used DXFeed and IQFeed and would highly recommend either provider. Both DXFeed and IQFeed provide MBO or MBP data, which is non aggregated. You have the option with both of them for top of book or full market depth. They both provide real time and historical market data via multiple APIs for stocks, derivatives, commodities, treasuries, indices, and Forex. If you are a Forex trader, it's important to note that there is no centralized exchange. So you're never going to have a complete picture no matter where you get your data from. If you're an order flow trader who wants to trade Forex, I'd suggest getting an additional quote feed from DXFeed or IQFeed. They both provide a composite Forex feed from multiple major Forex contributors, including prime banks and financial institutions. At the very minimum, I would check with your broker and see where their data is coming from. I hope this video clears up some of the confusion on all of the different market data feeds. If you have a data feed you're using not mentioned in this video or a feed related question, make sure to leave a comment. If you like this video, help me out and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. In doing so, I promise to produce videos that I'm confident will help you on your path to becoming a successful day trader. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.